Welcome back to Everyone's a Villain, where I discuss how, in my opinion, every single character in the Vampire Diaries is actually a villain. And I mean everyone, because I think the actual villain of the story is the curse of immortality. Because if you study the show, you will see that immortality brings out the absolute worst in every person. Yes, this includes the good guys as well. Characters such as the hunters, the leaders, even the families in the series, villains as well, because they created a cycle of violence and hatred and hypocrisy. They demonized supernatural creatures, all while protecting their own and having a body count just as high as the villains. Today we're talking about our three main protagonists, starting with Damon Salvatore. I have to start this by saying that I am a Damon fan. I will apologize for almost anything that he does, so please be kind to me in my comments. If we are being honest with ourselves, he is not just a bad boy with a heart of gold. He is very manipulative, he is abusive, and he's a mass unaliver. Everyone, including myself, just kind of turned a blind eye to it because he's hot and he's charming, and eventually in the show, the showrunners redeemed his character arc. So supporting evidence. He literally unalived people in Mystic Falls for actual fun. He compelled Caroline into being his puppet and girlfriend at the start of the show. Throughout the entire series, he uses compulsion to control, seduce, and outright abuse many women. He snapped necks, ripped throats, stalked people with zero hesitation, and I mean zero. This is a man who offed his own uncle, so okay. Throughout most of the series, he lacks any kind of remorse or guilt at all. Moving on to Stefan Salvatore, who to me is actually worse than Damon. Off the bat, he's a ripper. That should be everything that we need to know. The thing that makes Stefan worse is that he presents himself as the good brother. He's a hypocrite. He's a manipulator. His body count is higher, or at least rivals Damon's. The only difference is that Damon embraced his darkness and Stefan hid from it. He hid from it by using guilt and morality. But I'd argue that that makes him more dangerous because that made us trust him. Supporting evidence. He always calls Damon out for killing, while he has his own long history of mass unaliving people. Also, I don't say unaliving because I think it's cute. It's because I don't want to get violations. He claims moral superiority, but when pressed, he is just as selfish as Damon. Absolutely. He is such a martyr. The biggest martyr in the show. His constant, I'm the guilty one, let me suffer, blah, blah, blah. And then it just leads into more reckless chaos and choices anyways. He constantly, and I mean constantly, chooses to sacrifice strangers and sometimes his own friends to protect Elena. Speaking of Elena, I know people are going to be mad at me. They're going to come for me in my comments, but I do not like Elena. She isn't this sweet, innocent protagonist that everyone thinks that she is. Extremely selfish. She's manipulative. She induces so much chaos. She's an anti-hero if I ever saw one. The only reason she is not shown as a villain is because the story is told from her perspective. Supporting evidence. She's actually a terrible friend, especially to Bonnie. This is 99.9% of every problem in this series. He constantly judges Damon and Stefan for their violence, but then excuses it when it's used to benefit her. She emotionally manipulates everyone around her, especially the brothers, and she causes most of the issues between them. When she becomes a vampire, she goes all in. She has absolutely no remorse for anything that she does. See Cole's entire bloodline. Constantly puts her needs and her feelings above other people's survival. Bonnie specifically. Bonnie has sacrificed her life for Elena's so many times I cannot even count. And Elena lets her. Honestly, Bonnie may be the one person that I'm not able to prove is a villain.